coming from APC Microsoft community, which will be delving on one of the most useful Microsoft applications, which is the Microsoft Word, with the title Be a Whiz in creating your research using Microsoft Word, Editor, and OneNote. As students, I know that we are being bombarded with various activities such as submitting essays, reports, and even research papers. Believe me, creating a research paper is never easy, most especially when you need to follow a format that is being provided by your teachers or advisors. We all have that professor or teacher that is always very strict in terms of the guidelines and in the format that we're going to submit. But worry no more, you've come to the right webinar. Before we officially start this afternoon, may I remind just for a few reminders and etiquettes to be observed during the duration of the program. First, online etiquette should be strictly observed while the program is ongoing. That means you need to act accordingly that you wouldn't be any disturbance to those who are watching. Second, put your microphones on mute to avoid any interruptions to our speakers and to those who are watching. Third, we encourage you to turn on your cameras, but it is not required as we understand it might affect your learning experience that can be caused by any lags or internet difficulties. Fourth, kindly dress appropriately when you turn on your cameras. And lastly, strictly no commenting of or chatting of foul or demeaning words. Let us all respect our guests, speakers, and all the audiences. Well, that looks like that's the wrap of some of the reminders that we'll be keeping in mind in this afternoon sessions. Alam kong kanina nyo pang nagtataka kayo kung kaninong boses nga ba ang naririnig nyo and nakikita nyo on screen simula pa lang. Siguro iniisip nyo, ano kayang name ni Kuya na sobrang ganda ng voice? Just kidding aside. Let me introduce myself. I am Lemon Ian Manuel, the Director for External Relations of APC-Microsoft Community, and I'll be your host for this afternoon. Once again, I welcome you all to this webinar series. This event is made possible by Asia Pacific College in collaboration with APC Microsoft Community and the Microsoft Learn Student Ambassadors. Flashed on your screen is a simple notice for this event. An online event wouldn't be complete without any registration, right? With that, APC or Asia Pacific College will be collecting your details as part of the records management that is being accorded by the Data Privacy Act of 2012. Don't worry, rest assured that your data information and data will be safe with us at this our way of communication with you in the following sessions to come. So, on your screens right now, if you can see it, is the registration link that you need to complete in the next 5 to 10 minutes. The link will also be sent to you with Microsoft Teams chat, so you can easily click on it. If you are using a desktop, laptop, you may click on the message icon on the top of the screen that you are viewing right now. For those who are viewing it on mobile devices, may it be a phone, tablet, or any mobile device, you may view the chat by clicking on the message icon on the right portion of your screen. If you need any assistance on registering, please don't hesitate to message us through our official Facebook page at APC Microsoft Community or Asia Pacific College, and or even your advisors, so that we can be gladly to accommodate you and helping you out in towards the registration process. For the newcomers, kindly fill out the attendance sheet for that is being flashed on the screen right now. You may also check the Microsoft Teams chat to access the form directly. Kindly fill up the form before we start the program. Thank you. All right, a great afternoon once again to all of you. Let me just again introduce myself. I am Lemuel Ian Manuel, the Director for External Relations of APC Microsoft Community, and I'll be your bubbly host for this afternoon. So, I hope that you all got registered as we are now about to start the program. Ready na ba kayo, mga students and also our dear guest teachers? Kindly type in chat na ready na para mabigyan ko naman din kayo ng shoutouts. Alright. Ready na ba kayo, our dear students? Kindly type on chat na ready na. Alright, from Miss Sarah Labaca. Ready na daw siya. Alright. From Alright, from Juan Carlos Salao, ready na daw siya. Alright, that's great. So, in a few seconds, na ipa-flash yung mga logos or yung mga partner schools natin for this afternoon. So, I want you guys to bring out your biggest shout out while I shoutcast your schools or school logos for this afternoon. Alright, the crowd is getting crazy na and I think na ready na rin kayo. So, we would like to acknowledge and thank the following partner schools for this afternoon session. Pasay City National High School, Pasig Catholic College, La Consolacion College Tanawan, Del Pilar Academy Cavite, Colegio San Agustin Binyan, St. Joseph College Novaliches, Rizal High School Pasig, Good Shepherd Christian School Mandaluyong, Pinyal Integrated Christian Academy Rizal, Learn and Explore Montessori School Taguig, Holy Trinity Academy Manila, Far Eastern University Manila, San Sebastian College Recolitos Manila, Philippine Christian School of Tomor Parañaque, Labas Senior High School Laguna, Santa Cecilia Parochial School Rizal, La Icamolada Concepcion School Pasig, Army's Angel Integrated School Taguig, St. Theodore School Taguig, San Lorenzo Ruiz Senior High School, Santa Rosa Science and Technology High School, Ramon Magsaysay High School, Cubao, Holy Child Catholic School Incorporated, Manila, Mapua University, Manila, Arellano University, Andres Bonifacio Campus, Pasig, Pasay City South High School, the Mabini Academy, Batangas, St. Mary's Educational Institute, Batangas, and finally, St. Mary's Mandilin School. Grabe, sobrang engaging and sobrang ano naman ng mga attendees natin for this afternoon. Sobrang nararamdaman ko yung energy nyo nung na tinype down nyo sa comment section na ready na kayo for this afternoon. Ayan, ang tataas talaga ng energy. So, moving on to give his opening remarks, he is currently taking up the Bachelor's of Degree of Information Technology at Asia Pacific College. He is also the president for APC-Microsoft community for 2 consecutive years. And also, he is the first, once I repeat again, first gold student ambassador of the Microsoft Learn Student Ambassadors Program in the Philippines. To officially start our discussion this afternoon, let us all virtually clap our hands for Mr. Romel Ormita.
Ay, wait lang.
Hello, Romel.
Ayan, hello. Wait lang yung aking background effects.
Sure, take your time, Romel.
Ayan. Ayan. So, good afternoon, everyone. And this is actually our first webinar session of our event entitled Empowering Students with Modern Skills Using Microsoft Technologies. And I hope marami kayong matutunan today dahil the speakers really prepared their talk. And of course, I would like to thank Asia Pacific College for giving us the opportunity to conduct this event to their partner schools. So, ayun, and we're doing this naman, it's not just because of the organization na kailangan mag-conduct ng events, but it is actually really for you guys. So that's why we're really doing this. So I hope you'll enjoy the event this afternoon. So I give back the floor to Limuel Ian. So thank you everyone for attending.
Wow, thank you very much, Sir Ormita, for that very insightful and very inspiring opening remarks. We have been truly moved and we are very proud of also to your achievement. So, without further ado, I know that everyone is very excited to learn something new this afternoon. So, I wouldn't be taking too much of your time. So, for our first speaker this afternoon, he is currently one of the Microsoft Learn Student Ambassadors of Asia Pacific College. He is taking up the degree of Bachelor of Science in Information Technology, specialized in mobile and internet technologies. And he is also the bubbly and friendly director for membership of APC-Microsoft community. Let us all give him a warm welcome, Mr. Erwin Elwoy Buada.
Hello, good afternoon. Rinig ba boses ko?
Yes, Sir Erwin, your voice is loud and clear.
Alright. Alright, let me just take a moment to prep my presentation. So to open my camera. Ayan. Okay, are we good? Kita na rin yung presentation ko.
Yes, Sir Erwin, we can see your screen.
All right, so once again, good afternoon to all of our guest students and guest teachers. And for to start off this afternoon, I will be talking about Microsoft Word. So, introduce na ako nila. So, but I'll introduce myself. So, I am Irwin Elbuada. You can call me Irwin. Currently, third year taking BSIT, specialization in mobile and internet technologies. I'm also a Microsoft Learn Student Ambassador, currently on the beta level. I'm also part of Asia Pacific College Microsoft community as its director for membership. And lastly, I am a DOST SCI scholar. So, for those na kumuha ng mga grade 12 students this year, I wish na makapasa kayo. And for those grade 11 students na kukuha din, I wish you good luck when you take your exams. For any inquiries and questions after this, pwede nyo ako i-email with the emails that you see below at iambuada@student.apc.edu.ph or iermbuada@studentambassadors.com. So, moving on. First, let's talk about what is Microsoft Word. So, Microsoft Word, as you see on your screens, is a word processor. And the word processor is a program or machine used for storing, manipulating, and formatting text entered from a keyboard and providing printout. So, ginagamit natin sa Microsoft Word to make documents like homeworks, projects, assignments. Matagal ko na rin ginagamit si Microsoft Word as a student and nakakatulong talaga siya to make projects. But what if I told you na, especially in your research papers, you can even make yourself productive. So for this afternoon, ito yung magiging topics natin, that how to make table of contents, how to make a table of figures, how to do bibliographies and how to cite sources, and how to do page numbers in Microsoft Word. Okay. So if you will allow me to take another moment. Habang set up ko ulit ang aking Microsoft Word, for that also open your Microsoft Words on your desktops on your laptops. Alright. Please confirm if may nakikita na kayong blank document sa screen. Okay, meron na. Thank you. Thank you sa mga nag-chat. Okay. So first off, we're gonna do the table of contents. But I cannot do table of contents kung wala pang laman yung ating document. Kasi ang purpose ng table of contents is a directory of sorts na i-guide ka niya kung what page or what section ng document yung hinahanap mo. So, for now, I'm just gonna put for dito ng placeholder ng table of contents. Then I'm gonna hit enter to the next page. Okay. So, of course, isa pang dahil dapat move table of contents kasi usually nasa ibang page na siya. To start off, we're gonna do chapter 1. So, mapapansin nyo dito, sinahover ko yung aking mouse pointer sa ribbon, sa styles. Meron tayo nakikita normal, spacing, heading 1, heading 2, title, etc. etc. So, ang gagamitin natin dito muna is heading 1. Alaman nyo kung may heading 1 na kayo, if hinover nyo siya dito, then may makita kayong triangle na pointing downwards to your right. So, for the demonstration for is chapter 1 simply. Okay. Then nalagyan natin siya ng laman. Kay Microsoft Word, actually, there's a way na madali tayo makapagawa ng block of text without copy-pasting or without putting randomly typing like this. So, all we need to do is do equals lorem open and close parentheses. So if you're using Excel, halos similar lang siya kung paano tagmuha ng formula sa Excel. And once I hit enter, meron na tayo yung isang block of text. If you want more or if you want less paragraphs or less sentences, you could also control kung ilan. So, may parang X and Y coordinate to. I can put like 5, 4. And this should make like 5 paragraphs and 4 sentences. 4 sentences each. So, simula tayo dito. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then, 1 sentence. Sentence number 1. Sentence number 2. 3, 4. Yan. Okay. So, moving on. Gawa na rin ako ng chapter 2. Once again, click natin sa heading 1. Then, algebra type chapter 2 here. If ayaw nyo kay Lorem, ayaw nyo ng Latin kasi baka kalain meron kayong summon dyan na hindi dapat. Pwede rin gamitin equals, rand, open close parenthesis. Yan. And similar rule applies kay equals lorem. Si equals rand, pwede mo rin siyang makontrol kung ilan yung gusto mong paragraphs or ilan yung gusto mong sentences per paragraph. So let's do 5, 6 naman. Oops. Okay. So, meron ng laman yung ating document. The next step is actually inserting table of contents. So, lalagyan ko muna siya ng page number para lang makita natin yung pages. The bottom of page, which one? Okay. Then, to actually insert a table of contents, first go to references sa ribbon. Then, dito sa left side natin, may makikita tayong table of contents na part. Click si table of contents. Here we have automatic na form of contents. So, for this demonstration, I'll just pick itong pinakauna. And once na-click ko siya, kita nyo, automatic nyo lang nilagay yung current na naman ng document natin. Si chapter 1 and si chapter 2, yung names nila is nakabase sa nakatype kay header. So, ito siya. And, automatic na rin niya kinuha yung page. So, to check, sabi niya, si chapter 1 daw ay naka-page 2. So, this chapter 1, nasa page 2 nga. And chapter 2, okay, tama. Chapter 2 is on page 3. This is chapter 2, and this is page 3. Okay? Galing, no? Automatic. Easy. Especially since ang table of contents na madalas mababago kasi nagdadagdag bawas tayo lagi sa ating mga research paper. So, what if kung nilagyan ko siya ng, parang po may mga sub-chapters naman tayo. Kasi, minsan chapter 1, meron tayo subtopics or sub-chapters. So, balik tayo kay home. Kita nyo naman dito si heading 2. Yan. Heading 2. Then, lagyan na natin na sub-chapter 1. Okay. Then, balik tayo kay table of contents. Di siya pa nagbabago, pero kapag kinlik nyo siya, talagang ginawa ko dito, minalabas dito ang update table. You have two options for update table. One is update page numbers only. So kapag ginamit ko to, page number lang mabago, assuming may nabago nga or may nagalaw tayo na pages. Next is update entire table. This one updates the entire table as it says kung may nadagdag na chapters or sub-chapters. So kapag hiling ko si update entire table now, dapat palalagay si sub-chapter 2. Ay, sub-chapter 1 pala, sorry. Ayan. So, i-undo ko siya and redo ko. Yan. Sub-chapter 1, nalagay siya under chapter 1. Galing yan. Yan. So, that is pretty much it for table of contents. Another tip pala, itong triangle na to, you can use it para itiklop yung buong chapter. Yan. So, kung nag-edit na kayo ng maramihan, tapos para na lulula na kayo, pwede nyo lang siya i-close. Then, open nyo na lang siya ulit if need be. Alright? Okay. Let me test. The next one will be a table of figures. Now, especially around chapter 4 or chapter 5 ng inyong research paper, since nandun yung data and results part ng research paper. So usually nandun yung mga graphs, yung mga tables and such. And minsan, yung table of figures is nire-require or nakalagay siya sa appendices along with the bibliography. So syempre, kailangan mo siya isa-isahin din, like the table of contents. At nababago din siya depende on how often or gaano kakaraming ibang dagdag bawas sa paper mo. So let's make a table of figures. I'm gonna enter again to the next page. I'm gonna make another header here and call it table of figures. First, the table of figures is not a table of figures without pictures. So I'm gonna insert the picture. So let's put this graph here. I'm gonna make it a bit smaller. Okay. So pagka insert niyo, gagawin is right click kay picture, then make it just insert caption. Then i-ask ka niya to name the figure. So you can also change depende sa ginagawa mo if it's an equation or a table base rito. So figure 1, just for demonstration purposes, I'll name this graph 1. Then I'll add another picture. Then okay. Then I'll make this a bit smaller as well. Then I'll do it once again. Right click sa picture. Then insert caption. Automatically in-identify it as figure 2. Then I'll just name this graph 2. Oops, mali spelling. Okay. So, actually, you shouldn't put this here. Should have named it chapter 3 first. Then I'll move the actual figures here. Alright. Okay. We Gucci. Okay. So now to actually add the actual table, we once again go to the references or to the reference tab sa ating ribbon kung saan din natin nahugot si table of contents. Then, what we're gonna do now is dito, may insert caption, may insert table of figures dito. First, it will ask you kung ano yung magiging format ng table of figures. You can change the font if need be. But for now, we're just gonna go with the default. If I click OK, dapat nilabas ng parang table of content pero table of figures. Yun. Okay. So once I click OK, may lumabas figure 1, graph 1, and figure 2, graph 2. And according sa kanya, si figure 1 ay nasa page 5. To check, page 5. Ito was sa figure 1. And si figure 2, graph 2 ay nasa page 6, which is nasa taas lang natin. Okay. Similarly, like table of contents, if may nabago dito or nadagdag, dapat pwede rin natin ma-update to and i-reflect yung update. So, let's try moving. Yeah, move ko siya ng isang page. So, dapat kapag i-update ko to, si 2 ay magiging page 7. And to update this table of figures, kay references tab ulit tayo. And we're gonna click update table. Similarly, may ganito pa rin options. So for this one, we're just gonna update page numbers. Since wala naman ako nalagdag na figure. Okay? So page 7 na siya dito since ni-move ko siya. And kung nagpa-request control, napindot lang siguro. Okay. And once again, si graph 2 ay nasa page 7 na. So nag-reflect tayo dito kay page 7. Okay. So I'm just gonna balik ko lang to dati kung saan siya nanggaling. Okay. And I'll re-update this. Okay. So that's pretty much it for table of figures. Almost similar lang siya kay table of contents. And of course, kapag in-update ko to, dapat madadagdag na yung bagong ilagay natin. chapter 3 and table of figures. Okay. Moving on, the next part will be making bibliography. Before I do that section, I'm gonna tell you how to make inline citations first. So for example, gumagawa na kayo ng paper niyo, nag-type na kayo. Itong first part, for example, itong block na to, may reference kayo, may pinagkuhanan kayong libro or something. Of course, you will need to cite kung saan nyo siya kinuha. So to do that, insert citation muna tayo, add new source. Once again, nasa references tab tayo sa ribbon natin dito sa upper part ng Microsoft Word. Then may lalabas na window na mag-a-ask you to fill up some form. So for example, yung source natin is a book. Then we'll write the author. So I will just follow kung ano yung example na binibigay niya sa akin. So Chen Jackie. Title is How to Write Biographies. Here is 2006, City, Chicago, Publisher, Adventure Works Press. Then once I click OK, yan, gumawa siya ng inline citation dito. Si Chen, yung ating author, and yung year of publication is 2006. Now, let's try it again. I'm gonna put it somewhere else. For example, ito naman, itong block na to. Gawin natin siya ulit. So once again, insert citation, add new source. For example, ang author naman natin ngayon ay si Juan de la Cruz. Ang title natin is Microsoft Word. Year natin is, for example, 2020. City is Manila. Publisher is Manila Works Press. For example. Okay. Yan. So, similar din sa taas, may ginawa niya rin inline citation dito, De La Cruz 2020. De La Cruz as the last name. Hello? May question. Gulat ako. Anyway, so De La Cruz as the last name sa ating citation sa part na to, and 2020 as the year of publication. Now, for example, nagawa nyo na lahat, talagay nyo na lahat ng inline citations nyo, you want to do the actual bibliography. So, gawa ulit ako ng bagong page. Then, references ulit. Dito ulit tayo. So here, may bibliography dito. Click yung drop-down menu. Then we have automatic na formats here. Once again, depende sa kung ano kailangan nyo. You can refer to this, but for this demonstration, I'll choose the first one. And once I click it, in-add niya si Jackie Chen, si De La Cruz, Juan De La Cruz, dun sa ating citations na ginawa natin sa taas. Now, to see all your sources, you can actually go to Manage Sources para makita nyo lahat na nung ginamit ninyong references, even sa past documents ninyo. So, yan. Dami ko palang Juan De La Cruz dito tsaka Craig James. Okay. Now, for example, hindi APA style. Mostly kasi APA, so usually hindi to problem. Pero for instance, say the APA required na format for your references, you can choose here, drop down lang ulit. So you can choose Chicago, ISO, IEEE, or MLA. Depende sa inyong requirements. Okay? And once again, kapag in-update ko yung pinaka-table of contents natin, update entire table, madadagdag na siya dito sa baba. Now, the last part would be the page numbers. So, si table of contents, hindi kasi siya kasama sa actual page numbering along with the title page or the cover page. So, mali agad to na nilagay ko si 1 dito. So, the question is, how would I start here sa page 2? Dapat ito yung page 1. Okay? So first, balik muna ako kay home. To help us out here, I'm gonna be using this icon. Tabi siya ng auto sort. Nandito siya. Yung show height icon. Para makita natin yung sunod kong gagawin. So I'll also remove the page numbers for now. Okay. So first is click natin yung last line ng first page dito. You can use may pampatulong tong show height to know yung mga lines and yung mga spaces. And of course, yung sunod na gagawin, which is layout. Click on layout sa ribbon. Then we go to breaks. Then we click next page. Yan. Ito hindi to makikita pag hindi natin nakita yung hindi siya naka-show hide. This next page na section break. Which is if you're formatting, this is very helpful. Okay? So once again, sa last line ng first page natin, click on layout, breaks, click on breaks, and click next page. Okay. Then, the next part, click dito sa footer or header, depende sa requirement, I'll choose footer. Sa footer nung ating page number 2. Then, I'll disable here. Sa under design tab, automatically ito dapat once na double click itong footer or header part ng paper. But in case na hindi, punta na kayo sa design, header and footer tools, design. Then disable si link to previews. Okay. Now, actually formatting now the page number. So let's go bottom of page. Page 2 pa rin. Pero kay page 1, wala na tayong page number dito. To change this, gagawin natin ngayon is to format page numbers. So kay page number ulit tayo. Format page number. Start at. Dito kapag may lumabas na window, dito tayo start at 1. Yeah, we just start at 1. So ngayon nakita natin si page 2, page 1 na siya nag-start. And si page 1, blanco pa rin. Which is what we want since ang talaga start ng paper natin will be this page sa chapter 1. Okay? Now, of course, I'll disable this. Dapat, once I update this, dapat mababago rin yung page numbering natin. So, update table, page numbers only. Yan. Sabi niya, si chapter 1 daw at sub-chapter 1 ay page 1 na natin. So, to quickly navigate, I can just control-click. Yan, page 1. And moving, si bibliography daw at si table figures ay parehas sa page 6. Ayun, gumulo na yung ko. Gumulo lang yung ko. Pero tama na nare-reflect niya na nasa page 6 niya kanina sa table of figures at sa bibliography. Update is again, dapat page 7 na si bibliography natin. Yeah. Redo. Okay? Okay ba guys? Okay ba ladies and gentlemen? Now, that's pretty much it for my demonstration. To know more about this, meron na kaming YouTube channel where I shared other word topics. May gulat na. Yeah, meron kaming YouTube channel where I shared other topics na key-words such as how to add e-signatures and how to use the speech detector. So you can check up yung aming YouTube channel if you want. And of course, you have free time. And once again, that is pretty much it. And I hope na yung pinakita ko sa inyo this afternoon will be very helpful. Especially now that you'll be making, I'm pretty sure that you'll be making or you are making your own research papers. And once again, I bid everyone a good afternoon, and I shall now pass the baton back to them. Well,
Wow, thank you very much, Sir Erwin, for that very insightful talk and demonstration in regards to the Microsoft Word application. Actually, marami din ako natutunan sa talk mo, Sir Erwin, regards sa referencing, in-text citations, and also the bibliography. I myself, kahit na college na ako, manually ko din siya ginagawa when I create my research papers, my marketing proposals. Literally na minamanual ko siya. But with the help of those Microsoft features, mas mapapadali talaga ang pag-update and pag-structurize natin ng mga research papers. So once again, thank you very much, Mr. Erwin Elway Boada, for that great talk. Alright, moving on to our next segment. Kamusta naman kayo guys? Buhay pa ba kayo? Grabe, first speaker pa lang natin yon, and sobra-sobra na yung daming natin natututunan. And Microsoft Word application pa lang yon. What more kaya sa mga susunod nating mga sessions? Ayan. So, gusto nyo ba ng mga prizes? Alright. Gusto nyo ba ng prizes, guys? So, ayun. Before we head on din sa ating game segment, may I also remind also to those newcomers to please accomplish this attendance form. It will be all that is currently flashed on your screen and also will be sent through the Microsoft Teams chat. All right. So kindly please accomplish that form before the session ends. Ayan. So ayun, nakita ko yung mga chat. Ang daming gusto ng mga prizes. Gusto nyo ba ng exclusive Microsoft merchandise? Or meron din kami mystery prizes from Asia Pacific College. Ayan. So kaya kailangan sumali na kayo sa icebreaker natin. Alright, sige. Let's start our icebreaker for this afternoon. So on your screen, the game is called Rebus. If you're familiar with it, I'm sure you know how the game works. But those that are new to the game, Rebus is a puzzle in which are composed or represented by a combination of pictures, words, and individual letters that depict of certain word or phrase. So the game is very simple. All you need to do is guess the given puzzle that will be sharing on your screens right now, and you'll be sharing your answers to the Microsoft Teams chat. So you will be given only 10 seconds to answer the given riddle on your screens. So the first one to send in their answers will win the round and receive great prizes from Microsoft and Asia Pacific College. Mukhang exciting ba? Kasi balita ko, sobrang ganda talaga ng mga prizes na pinapamigay ni Microsoft and Asia Pacific College. Ayan. Actually, kami nga din sa Microsoft community, gustong-gusto namin yung mga pa-prizes ni APC kasi sobrang unique talaga siya sa culture natin. So, ayun. Before we start, flashing on your screen is a sample ng i-expect nyo sa game natin. Ayan. So, you can comment down na kung ano yung sa tingin nyo yung makikita yung word that represents it. So, ayun. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Ayan. So let's flash on the screen kung ano yung tamang sagot. So the right answer is keyboard. Ayan. So kung sino man yung pinakauna na makakakuha ng tamang sagot, later on malalaman natin and he or she will receive great prizes from Microsoft and APC itself. Ayan. So ready na ba kayo? Mukhang exciting tong game natin kasi sobrang ganda ng pa-prizes natin. Ayan. So, let's get started. So, flashing on the screens right now is like a dining table and a document. So, the timer starts now. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. That's the cutoff. All right, ang daming answers. But let's see kung tama ang mga sinasagot ninyo. Answer, please reveal. So the answer is table of contents. Ayan, kakadiscuss lang din ni Sir Elroy Boada kanina. So, mahalaga din talaga ang table of contents. Just a fun fact, the table of contents serves as a reference point of those who are reading your research paper para at least ma-skim down nila kung ano yung what's to be expected dun sa mga research papers natin. Ayun. So, ayun. Later on, malalaman natin kung sino yung mga nanalo. Moving forward to the next round. All right, flash on your screens is a letter A. Tapos it's something kind of a vegetable and water waves. So ayun, timer starts now. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ah! Alright. Medyo walang umano ng sagot. Pero, let's see the right answer. Feeling ko talaga may makakakuha ng sagot. Kahit delay. Alright? Alright, sige. Let's reveal the answer. Alright, so the answer is APC. Asia Pacific College naman pala. Tama din naman. It makes sense actually. So, ayun, that concludes our icebreaker for this afternoon. So stand by kung sino ang sa tingin yung makakakuha ng mga great prizes natin later on. And also, we want you guys to engage in our question and answer portion later on. So type down your questions in the Microsoft Teams chat if may questions kayo. And during the question and answer segment, we will be accommodating that, and those na mapipiling questions will also receive great prizes from Microsoft and APC. Ayan. So, sana nag-enjoy kayo sa ating munting icebreaker, and sige, tuloy na natin ang ating session with our next speaker. So, our next speaker is currently taking up the degree of Bachelor of Science in Information Technology, specializing also in mobile and internet technologies. Also, she is the kind-hearted and motivated directress for Associates Management of APC-Microsoft Community. Let us give her a warm welcome, Miss Mabel Aspelli.
Hello guys! Hello! Ito muna ang aking presentation lang. So, rinig ba ako? Rinig?
Yes, Miss Aspelli, we can hear you loud and clear.
Thank you. So, for this discussion, the theme is edit your story to success and store it for a lifetime. Bakit nga ba siya edit your story to success and store it for a lifetime? So, let's go! So, yun nga, introduce ko ulit ang sarili ko. I am Mabel Aspelli, but you can call me Ate Bel. So, I'm second year taking Bachelor of Science in Information Technology, Specialization in Mobile and Internet. So, sabi nga ni Kuya Lemel nyo, I'm the Director for Associates Management of Asia Pacific College, Microsoft Community. So makikita nyo screen yung email ko. Kung may tanong kayo or clarifications sa di-discuss ko today, email nyo lang ako sa email address na naka-flash screen nyo, guys. So, bago tayo magsimula, gising pa kayo ko, guys? Gising pa ba kayo? Gising pa? Gising pa ba? Gising pa ba ang mga students, teachers, and yun, may sumagot. Gising pa sila. Goods. Tayo dyan, goods. So, let's go. So, anong nakikita nyo sa screen nyo? Nakikita nyo? So, bago tayo magsimula, ano nakita nyo sa screen? Nakikita nyo, guys. Okay? Okay. So, may nagsabing OneNote. So, siguro sa mga, sunod na session, I think. So, tama yun naman yung mga sagot nyo. Lapis, pencil, pen. Okay, tama. So, I will introduce na yung bagong feature ni Microsoft. which is Microsoft Editor. Yan. So, ano nga ba ang gamit ni Microsoft Editor? So, kung yan. So, kung napapansin nyo, para din siyang Grammarly, diba? Papansin nyo siyang Grammarly kasi it will help your writing, it will help your grammar, and magbibigay siya ng suggestion sa ibang language. Hindi lang nililimit ni Microsoft sa English, 'di ba? Kasi maraming mga users from different countries with different languages. So, available lang siya sa Microsoft Edge, Opera, and Chrome. Kagabi ko lang nalaman na available siya sa Opera. So, may de-demonstrate ko kung paano siya add extension sa mga browsers na nakikita niyo sa screen. Kung tatanungin niyo man na kung available ba siya sa Safari, sa mga Mac, di ba Mac tuloy. Safari is default browser ng Apple. So, kung meron man kayong Chrome sa mga MacBook nyo or anything Mac, pwede siya. So, dito naman tayo sa usage of refinement feature in both Word Desktop and Word Online. Okay. So, write with clarity. So, dito sa write with clarity, syempre need niyang, kunwari, may nagbabasa ng, let's say, story mo, ng essay mo, or ng research mo and hindi niya maintindihan kasi syempre mahaba yung mahaba yung sentence and hindi talaga siya maintindihan. Pinahaba mo pa pero yun lang yung thought, 'di ba? So, keep it concise. Parang lang din siya kanina, sabi ko kanina na dapat straightforward and direct to the point pag nang paligoy-ligoy, 'di ba? Tayong paligoy-ligoy. Next, it will check the formality level. So, kung makikita nyo man sa Word is, academic writing yung pinapractice ni Word. Diba? Parang let's say, ayaw nyo na parang yung shortcut ng do not, shortcut ng cannot. Diba? Ayaw niya. Kasi, it really practices yung kung paano ka magsulat in a formal way. And it helps you on the basic grammars and spelling. So, kung di mo alam yung spelling ng word kasi nalilito ka or something na may gusto kang, let's say, word, pero hindi mo alam yung spelling, i-help ka ni editor na malaman yung correct spelling niya. Okay. So, demo na natin. So, guys, open nyo yung mga, open nyo yung Google Chrome o Microsoft Edge or yung Opera nyo. Kasi, de-demonstrate natin kung paano siya i-add sa mga browser na binanggit ko. So, let's go. So, dun muna tayo sa Google Chrome. Okay, dun muna tayo sa Google Chrome. So, punta tayo sa ating Chrome Store. Yan, punta tayo sa Chrome Store. Punta tayo dyan. So, punta lang tayo dyan. Then, i-search natin. Hoping na nakabukas na yung mga browser nyo. Open ba ang mga browser nyo para makasunod kayo, guys? Open ba? Open ba ang mga nyo? Open? Hoping na open siya kasi hoping na din makasunod kayo, no? Para syempre so, Microsoft Editor. So, search lang natin siya, Microsoft Editor. Yan. Ayan siya. Unang result. Ito. Ayan. Ang itsura ng Microsoft Editor. Huwag niyo kakalimutan yung logo ng Microsoft Editor, no? Huwag niyo kakalimutan yan. Kahit kinalimutan tayo. Char. So, add to Chrome lang natin. Antayin natin mag-add siya. So, add lang natin siya. Add lang natin. Ayan. Add lang natin, no? Kahit hindi tayo ka-add. Sure. Okay. Antayin lang natin siya i-add ni Chrome sa ating browser. Okay, antay nyo lang. Kagaya na pag-aantay natin sa kanila. Antay lang tayo guys, antay lang. Worth it naman na pag-aantay. Yan, na-add na siya. Ayun. Tapos may lalabas na ganitong tab or site ni Microsoft. Okay? So, ang gagawin nyo dyan, basahin nyo lang yung mga, basahin nyo lang siya. Oo, basahin nyo lang. Yan, basahin nyo hanggang sa makadulo kayo hanggang dito. Yan, hanggang dito. Makita nyo dyan. So, paano naman natin gagamitin si Microsoft Editor? Yan. Ano ba yan? Okay, ipin natin para makita. Yan. Yan ang makikita nyo pag nilik nyo yung extension ni Microsoft Editor sa Chrome. So, I'm sure meron din. So, sign in muna tayo. So, this time, gagamitin ko muna yung APC email ko para malaman nyo yung difference sa personal email nyo at saka sa school email nyo. Gamit ang MS365 or Outlook mostly. No? Yan, sign in. Okay, saan na siya? Ito na. Ayan, makikita nyo, spelling, grammar, environments, meron. Naka-switch on lahat. Then, proofing languages, ayan, English, tapos may Korean. Pwede naman let's say, tawag dito. Pwede nyong palitan yan. Pwede nyo palitan yan. Depende sa inyong taste or preference. Diba? Kahit di tayo preferred. Next, doon naman tayo sa Edge. So, gamitin ko naman yung aking personal account sa yan, personal account. So, mamaya pa yung OneDrive natin. Yan. Dito tayo sa Microsoft Edge add-on. So, nandito na ba kayo lahat guys sa Microsoft Edge? Kung meron man kayo Microsoft Edge. Okay. Yan. Nandito na ba lahat sa ating Microsoft Edge? I'm sure meron yan kasi syempre may default na ano din. Parang yan yung dating Internet Explorer. Ganun. So, yan. Punta na kayo dito sa website na to na microsoftedge.microsoft.com. Okay. So, scroll nyo lang and makikita nyo dito. Yan. Makikita nyo yan. Si Microsoft Editor. Get nyo lang. Antay nyo ulit. Kaya palagi tayo mag-antay para worth yung pag-antay natin. Dapat antay lang tayo. Huwag mamadali ha. Huwag mamadali. Para walang malimutan. At walang pagsisisi sa dulo. Yan. Checking. Antay lang tayo. Pero worth naman na pag-aantay, no? Opo, mag-antay tayo, no? Antay. Mag-antay. Ayan. Ganyan din ang lalabas sa, pag kada add nyo kay editor, sana all ina-add. Yan, basa-basa. Go, basa. Kung masipag kang basahin to, go. Hindi kita pinipigilan. So, ayan. So, sign in. Kasi naka-sign in na siguro. Naka-sign in na dito yung Outlook ko. Okay? Sign in na siya, guys. Okay? Tama ka, Sir Erwin, na lahat ay dumadating sa tamang panahon. Okay, no thanks. Yan, sign in kasi naka-sign in na dito yung personal account ko. Tingnan natin kung ano yung pagkakaiba nila. So, ito, yan. Okay. Yan. So, ready na ba kayo makita kung ano yung pagkakaiba nila? Kung ano meron sa kanya na wala sa'yo. Okay, yan. Yan ang wala. Pag personal account lang ang gamit mo. Refinements ang mawawala. Okay, kaya kung ako sa inyo guys, enroll kayo next year sa APC. So, requirements are advanced writing suggestions to help make your writing clearer, less wordy, and more formal. No? Next, doon naman tayo sa ating opera. Yan. Sa opera na ba kayo guys? Sa opera na ba? Nasa opera na ba? Sa opera na ba? Please chat lang kayo sa Teams chat para alam ko na ayan, may sumagot din at last. Sana all sumasagot. Nagre-reply na mabilis. Okay. Pumunta na ba kayo sa addonsopera.com? Pumunta na ba kayo doon? Okay, kung nandun na kayo, yan, search nyo lang yung, ano tawag dito? Install Chrome extensions. Install nyo lang yan. Install nyo, add pala, sorry. Ay, okay, add nyo lang. Antayin ulit. Okay, ganun naman tayo eh. Sanay tayo magantay eh. Ayan, na-install na siya. Buti naman at na-install. Sana tayo. Okay, pin lang natin para makita. Okay, punta tayo sa Google, Chrome Store. Punta tayo Chrome Store. Chrome, ayan, dito tayo. Actually, kagabi ko lang nalaman to eh, sa isang trainee ng APC-MSc. No? So, ganun din. Type natin si Microsoft. Type lang natin si Microsoft Editor ulit. Ganun lang gagawin nyo. Kagabi ko lang nalaman to. Okay, sana nandito kayo sa Opera. No? Kung meron man kayong Opera. Okay, hindi ko rin na-try sa Firefox kung meron eh. So, yan. Yan, add ulit. Add lang tayo ng add. Pero hindi tayo na-accept. Okay lang tayo. Yan. Wait lang, antay lang natin kung ano yung ano natin. Yan, okay. Okay natin. Check. Antay lang natin. Antay. Wala naman tayong ginawa kundi magantay. Alright? Tama. Antay lang tayo. Mas worth tayo pag nagantay. Okay? Ayan. Ayan, sabi nga, receive assistance in 80 plus languages. Ayan. So, antay lang natin i-check. No, antay-antay lang. Tamang antay. Kasi, huwag tayo magmadali. Guys, huwag madali. Antay lang. Okay. Hoping na, na-install nyo siya sa Google Chrome, sa Microsoft Edge, or sa Opera, or kung saan sa tatlo, kung ano yung preferred nyo, or kung ano lang yung meron kayo. Okay? So, mag-check pa yan. Ang tagal, di ba? So, ganun talaga, guys. Ganun talaga. Antay lang tayo, no? Antay lang. Dahil siguro to sa internet, no? So, antay nyo lang yan. So, doon na tayo sa ating next i-discuss, no? Doon tayo sa next. Sana worth din yung next, no? Thank you. Next, Char. So, sana ba? Ayaw na. Ayan. Kala ko ayaw na eh. Di na kaya. So, tingnan. So, tapos na tayo sa Microsoft Editor, no? Dami kong hugot sa buhay. Ano nakikita nyo sa ating screen? Kahit di naman nakikita ang halaga natin. Ano nakikita nyo guys sa ating screen today? Isang screen nyo ngayon. Grabe naman ang mga Teams chat nyo ngayon Mga chat nyo sa Teams So, ano nakikita nyo sa ating screen? Tama, cloud. Tama kayo dyan. Mga ate girl, mga kuya. So, cloud siya kasi. Bakit? Dahil i-discuss naman natin ang Microsoft OneDrive. Sana all one lang, no? Sana all one. So, eto, may tanong ako bago ko ituloy yung discussion kay OneDrive bago tayo mag-start. So, anong mas prefer nyo? Si Google Drive o si OneDrive? Kasi parehas lang din naman yan eh. So, magkakatalo lang kung saan sila available, di ba? Sana all available, no? OneDrive, okay. Wow, OneDrive. Yan. Grabe, di alam. Wow, okay. Tama, OneDrive. Tama tayo dyan. OneDrive lang kasi worth it talaga yung ni OneDrive. Kaya enroll kayo sa APC, may 1 terabyte kayo. Ang hirap ubusin guys, ang hirap. OneDrive, tama. Ang hirap kasi si si Google Drive, limit lang 15 gigabytes no? Yet, Microsoft number 1. So, ito na. Ang ginagawa lang niya, same as kay Google Drive, it will access files anywhere, serves your backup. Backup kasi, kunwari, let's say na natatakot ka na baka ma-reformat to, baka ma-delete, 'di ba? So parang saan ko hanapin to, ganyan. So pwede din siyang let's say maglalagay ka ng ang tawag dito? May gusto kang future reference, kunwari nalimutan mo yung inaral mo nung nag-aaral ka pa, 'di ba? Sa work, share and collaborate. So, dito tayo magkakatalo kasi siya available, no? Sana all available. So, available lang siya sa Google Play, Microsoft Store, and App Store. Hindi siya gaya ni Google Drive na available lang siya sa App Store tsaka Google Play, no? Yan. Tayo sa available tayo magkakatalo no? So, ang ginagawa naman niya is, ganun din, sync, upload, sort, search. Kung sa search, parang hindi mo mahanap yung gusto mong hanapin, 'di ba? Mari may kulang kang requirements, so search. So tignan mo, i-check mo sa OneDrive mo, i-check mo. 'di ba? Nandoon, check mo, check. Search ng keyword. Kung ano nga ba yung keyword ng file name, 'di ba? So manage mo siya sa mga folder, lagyan mo siya sa folder, 'di ba? Kada different table kahit wala tayong label, no? So, share kasi, di mo na kailangan i-email pa, no? Di mo na kailangan i-email. Like, lagyan mo lang yung email address na yun, then, send mo lang yung link, diba? So, may demonstrate natin yan kung paano siya isi-share. Pero, wag natin siyang i-share sa iba, no? So, demo, ayan na, hinahintay nyo. Demo. Matatawas na tayo, guys. Puro demo tayo dito, no? So, nakalimutan ko pa i-demonstrate si OneDrive. Sandali. Ay, OneDrive. Si editor sa ating, nakalimutan ko. Diba? Dapat wala natin kalimutan. So, ayan. So, bago tayo kay OneDrive, kasi nakalimutan ko talaga. So, paano nga ba siya nag-work? Ayan, dotted lines. Makikita nyo. Sorry talaga. Editor talaga. Okay. Yan, makikita nyo. Nakalimutan ko lang talaga. Ano ba yan? Si ate girl, nakalimutan. So, yan, implementation. Pag naman, ito, dalawang lines. Double lines. And then, yan ang makikita nyo. So, saan pa bang mali ang spelling? Try natin mali ang spelling, no? Wait lang. Hanap tayong mali spelling. Ito. Yan, walang space. Nakalimutan ko talaga. Yan. Right. So, doon na tayo kay OneDrive, no? Sino mo tayo kay OneDrive? Saan na ba? Wait lang. Ito tayo kay OneDrive. Nakalimutan ko nasan si OneDrive eh. Saan na siya nawala? Dito. Yan. Ito tayo kay OneDrive natin, no? Ito tayo OneDrive kasi grabe, nalimutan ko talaga i-demonstrate yung kanina eh. Ay, nako. So, kay MST65 na lang tayo pumunta. Wait lang. Ito pala. Saan na yun? So, office. Nakalimutan ko talaga. Kasi naglolo ko yung OneDrive ko ngayon sa naglolo ko si OneDrive sa aking desktop. Okay, naglolo ko siya. Kaya huwag kayong papaloko, guys. Okay? Huwag kayong papaloko. Yan. Yan makikita nyo. Kay sa aking school email. Ayan, makikita nyo. So, pwede ka rin mag-move dito. Let's say, nasa na ba yun? Wait lang. Move natin to. Let's say, ito, sample document. Copy lang natin siya dito. Then, just replace lang natin. Yan. Nandun na siya. Antay lang natin. Nag-upload pa yan, sabihin yan. Nag-upload pa siya. Grabe. Yan. Antay natin siya mag-upload. Para pag nag-upload na siya, makikita mo tong check na to. Yan, yung check na yan. Antayin nyo lang natin mag-upload yan. So, antayin nyo lang yan. Makikita nyo na yung gantong, tawag dito, check. So, ayan. Doon na tayo. Balik na tayo doon. Pwede tayo binalikan. So, ito yung makikita nyong environment pag MS365 kayo. So, yan nalabas siya. So, paano nga ba mag-share? Okay, paano nga ba? Try natin tong i-share. Yan. Try natin i-share. Kaya kayo guys, huwag nyo i-share yung dapat sa inyo lang. Ayan, type nyo lang dyan yung mga email na gusto nyong isenda nung file na yan and press nyo lang yung send. Then, ang lalabas dyan is shared na yung lalabas dito. Shared. Shared na ang lalabas dyan. Next, dun naman tayo sa ating personal account. No? Personal account. Saan na ba siya? Saan na ba yung personal account natin? Na ba yan? Yan. Dun tayo sa personal natin. So, punta tayo. Yan. So, papakilala ko sa inyo si Personal Vault. Ayan, si Personal Vault. Diba? Kaya naman tayo sa personal space, diba? No? Okay. Ano nga ba ang ginagawa ni Personal Vault? Ang ginagawa ni Personal Vault ay parang kunwari may important documents ka, like very, very important kahit di naman siya importante sa'yo. So, very important na document. So, naka-lock siya. So, paano natin siya i-unlock? So, unlock. Yan. Ba yan, nalabas pati. Yan. Okay. So, type ulit natin yung email na yon. Saan nakita nyo kanina? So, punta na tayo doon kay Gmail. Okay. Refresh natin. Sana mag-refresh, no? Yan, namubas na siya. Lumabas na. Try lang natin. Friend, click ko na. Ayan. So, copy-paste lang natin to. Para hindi na kayo mahirapan. Ayaw kayong pahirapan, guys. Copy-paste natin dun sa ating... Saan na ba siya? Ito. Ayan. So, enter natin code. Verify. Ayan. No thanks na lang muna. No thanks. Okay. Yan tayo. Try lang natin siya. Okay, show pop-up. Ay, ayan. Open na siya. Punta tayo dyan. So, ayan ang ginagawa ni Personal Vault. Nakikita nyo? Personal Vault is your place within OneDrive with an extra layer of security. Yan. So, it will automatically lock after 20 minutes of inactivity. Kaya kung ako sa inyo, i-lock nyo na. Okay? Para hindi na siya makuha ng iba. So, move your files easily. And scan your files. Like, fast directly sa inyong OneDrive mobile app. So, dalawa siyang naman. So, balik tayo. Balik tayo kay sa ating, so, lock natin siya. Lock. Babalik. Yan. Lock na. Okay. So, tawag dito. Naintindihan nyo ba, guys? Naintindihan nyo ba ang aking, kahit na minsan muhugot tayo sa buhay natin, na? Naintindihan ba, guys? Chat naman kayo sa ating Teams. Nakikita ko naman mga chat nyo dahil meron akong tawag dito. Yan. Tama. Pag gusto, maraming paraan. Tama, guys. Tama. So, yun lang naman. Thank you. Sana nag-enjoy kayo. Okay, sana nag-enjoy kayo sa aking, tawag dito. Nag-enjoy kayo sa, tawag dito, sa discussion ko. And pag may tanong kayo, huwag kayong mag-hesitate na mag-email sa akin. Okay? Kaya mag-hesitate mag-email sa akin, guys. Huwag kayong mahiya, no? Kagaya ng RightMed, huwag mahiya magtanong, okay? So, sana huwag niyo kalimutan yung, tawag dito. Huwag niyo kalimutan yung email ko, no? Kahit kalimot-timot tayo. So, thank you and God bless. Stay safe. Huwag lumabas pag hindi kailangan. Thank you. Good afternoon.
All right, thank you very much for that, Miss Aspeli, for that very insightful and very relatable talk of yours regarding the Microsoft OneDrive and Microsoft Editor. Sobrang dami din namin talaga natutunan doon based on maybe a personal or technical experience in, Microsoft Editor. So talaga mabuboost talaga ang writing experience ninyo when it comes to using Microsoft Editor. Ma-enhance yung vocabulary, your research writings, and also all kinds of documents that you're going to submit to your teachers. Ayan. So, before we move forward, may I just want to remind all again the attendance. Please fill out the form that is currently flashed on your screen. Since this will be our connecting point for you to join our upcoming sessions in the following week. So it is now currently being chatted on our Microsoft Teams chat. So you may click on that and kindly please accomplish it before the sessions end. Ayan. So, excited na ba kayo malaman kung sino yung mga winners natin kanina regarding sa game natin na Rebus? Paki-type in sa chat na ready na kayo. Sabihin nyo mine para gusto nyo kunin yung mga prizes na ibibigay ni Microsoft and also ni APC sa inyo. Ayan. Excited ba kayo sa mga prizes na makukuha ninyo? Paki-type down naman sa chat para mabigyan ko din kayo ng chat out. Ayan. From Sir John Stephen Wilcayo. Sana all daw talaga. Alright, sige, mukhang ready na yung winners natin. So congratulations to John Stephen Wilcayo. Wilwaco. Ayun. I hope sana na-pronounce ko yung name mo properly. And kay Miss Mary Jane. Ayan. Congratulations. To claim your prizes, the admissions office of APC will be coordinating and contacting you to claim your prize. Ayan. Once again, congratulations for winning our game. Ayan. Wilwaco. Okay. So apologies for that. So congratulations again. So, before we end this session, I want to personally thank each and every one of you to being with us this afternoon. So, flash on your screens is the feedback form, which will be also chatted through the Microsoft Teams chat so that you can easily access it in a simple click. Ayan, kindly please accomplish it as it will be our reference for our future enhancements towards our future sessions. Ayan. So, kindly accomplish this evaluation form and please provide us feedbacks on what we will be further enhancing throughout our session. Ayan. Pero sana nag-enjoy kayo. I think this is the ending point ng ating learning session this afternoon. Ayan. Pero sana marami din kayo natutunan in regards to Microsoft Word, Microsoft Editor, and most especially the OneDrive kung saan safely na makikip store ninyo ang inyong mga files. Ayan. So, may we want to take this an opportunity for being to conduct a photo op with you guys because we want you guys to, be part of the learning experience. Maybe request everyone to turn on their cameras. All right. May I request also the moderators to assist us in terms of the taking a screenshot of the photos. Ayan. Ayan, nakikita ko na si Miss Mabel Aspeli, naka-on na yung camera. How about the others? Come on. Sir Erwin, Sir Romel, ayan, nakikita ko yung mga wonderful faces ninyo. Alright. Technical team, may I request also to remove the screen sharing so that we can all see our beautiful faces on screen. Ayan. Para ma-view naman natin lahat, di ba? Sayang yung ganda at gwapo natin ngayong hapon. Ayan! Yung iba nakikita ko na nag-open camera. Come on guys, let's take this opportunity. Let's go, the photo op. Alright. Alright, nakikita ko si Sir Erwin, si Mr. Juan Carlos Salao. Ayun, may pangalan din. Si Lemuel Figarido. Ayan. Alright. Are you ready na ba to take the screenshot?
Okay.
Ayan, naka-open na yung
Game na
cameras
ba?
natin. Alright, everyone, open your cameras. Join us in this virtual classroom of ours. Ayan. Ayan na, dumadami na ka tayo. Ayan, napupuno na yung classroom natin. Alright. So, ayun. Let's take a pose. Okay, let's be formal. Tech team, kindly stand by for the screenshot. Thank you. 1, 2, 3, smile. Alright.
Isa
Smile
pa.
ulit.
Isa pa. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Isa pa.
Okay, waki naman daw. May special request. Waki naman daw tayo. Everyone, let's go. Alright, sige. 1, 2, 3, smile. Okay na ba, Miss Manalang?
Yes
Let's go.
Yes po.
Alright, thank you very much. Thank you everyone.
Thank you,
To our
everyone.
dear students, to our dear also teachers. Thank you very much for being with us this afternoon. Ayan. So, before we close this session, may we want to thank each and every one of you to being with us this afternoon. And sana marami din kayo natutunan. So, yeah, to close this session, I would just like to thank again, ayun na, paulit-ulit na ako. Nagte-thank you ako sa inyo guys kasi ginawa niyo successful itong event na to. Ayun. So, see you again everyone to our next session which will be on February 1 p.m. to 2 o'clock p.m. same time and same date. I mean same time and same venue. Please be reminded that we will be sending you another link that will be sent to your emails for the next session. All right. So if you have any further questions or clarifications in terms of Microsoft technologies or in today's session, you may reach us out to our official Facebook page at APC Microsoft Community or reach out to Asia Pacific College Facebook page. You may also visit our official YouTube channel at Asia Pacific College Microsoft Community since we have posted there some tutorial videos and also some of our talks for your reference and for your also additional learning experience. So with that, I am your Kuya Lemuel saying education is versatile, but the experiences that you are experiencing will is the best teacher that you will be having. Ayan. So once again, thank you very much for being with us this afternoon. And we hope to see you again on our next learning session. See you all next week.
Bro, Wednesday ngayon, no?
Oo.